I'll do the intro next week.
I won't do the intro this week because I hate Aaron Rodgers because he takes the Browns every year.
All right, get out of here. Go to bed. Go to bed. I hope you
Hey,
never
Done
pull.
deal.
Hey,
Done fucking deal.
Aaron,
Done fucking deal, fuckers.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers now is going to reside in the same city that's actively beating the Cleveland Cavaliers in the playoffs.
Brother. Okay. All right. You know what? This is. See,
That's majestic.
when did I deserve all this slander?
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Take It to the House. I am joined with Dash and Elijah as per usual. No Caleb this time because Caleb
Is a lot.
Is a lot. We love you, Caleb. But today, originally, it was supposed to be just an NFL mock draft because it is draft week. Hence, we're repping the jerseys and team shirts.
Sir.
So, but before we start recording, some news just came out. Aaron Rodgers has finally been
It's
traded
done.
to the Jets. And the Packers definitely got fleeced off this trade.
Yeah. I
But
have
Jets,
the details pulled
I got
up.
some
Or do you
too.
have them? Yeah.
The Jets get A-Rod, the number 15 pick, so they swapped picks for the first round this year, and a 2023 fifth-round pick, which is number 170. And then the Packers get the number 13 pick, a 2023 second-round pick, a 2023 sixth-round pick, and a conditional 2024 second-round pick that will turn to a first-rounder if A-Rod plays 65% of the snaps.
So it'll turn
So
into a
the-
second rounder.
So we all think that the Packers got a little bit fleeced, right?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%. How are you gonna get a first round pick? How are you gonna allow the Jets to fleece you for a first round pick back? Like,
Yeah, that's I think what was surprising to me is like realizing that they didn't even get another first. But I think it also shows that they were asking too much and they realized that there was only such a small market for him that like you just kind of had to settle at that point.
well, it also
Yeah.
shows that Aaron Rodgers is old, right?
He's
He
39.
has about 3 years left in the league, I think. So
I would be even surprised if he plays 3.
yeah, so I
And
think
he's still getting paid from the Packers too.
Well, and now his division isn't going to be automatic W's like it always had been for him.
No.
Mhm.
So we'll see how that goes. I mean, dude, now you got to play against the Bills defense twice a year and Bill Belichick twice a year.
And the Dolphins twice a year.
And the
And the
Dolphins
Dolphins.
twice
Who
a year.
just got better.
Yeah. So,
So
I mean, I think my only thoughts are like, thank goodness it's over. We've all been kind of like feeling like, okay, let's just get it over with. So, in terms of our excitement levels, they're kind of low, but it's just because we're glad that it's finally over.
yeah, I mean, and I have my friend who's a Packers fan. He's now hopping on the Jordan Love train, saying QB1, let's build around Jordan Love.
I mean,
Jordan Love's not it. Jordan
yeah,
Love.
but we're about to get into our mock draft anyways, but I don't think that this draft is the draft for them to go quarterback anyways, so
No.
might as well do Jordan Love for a season.
Listen, if they tank, they get Caleb
Hey,
Williams.
I still wish that they would have gone through with the hypothetical trade that we talked about where they send Zach Wilson to Green Bay and then Zach Wilson and Jordan Love battle it out.
That'd be
where do
kinda
we
cool.
think Zach Wilson gonna get traded, do you think? Or is he
No, I think he
gonna
backs up
Rodgers?
It just
Yeah.
develops under him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe that'll help him. I doubt it, but maybe that'll help him.
Might.
Anything's
Two
possible.
quarterbacks that are selfish and can't take responsibility for anything.
Yep.
And one's a MILF hunter.
Yeah.
Facts.
The other one like takes shrooms and stuff. So
Yeah, the other one's a drug addict and
drug addict and MILF hunter.
what a
Sounds like a
Automatic
TV show,
W.
bro.
Isn't Flacco still on the Jets too, huh?
But I don't know if he's still on the roster. I feel like he might be a free agent, but well, Mike White too, right?
Mike White's on the
Mike White
Dolphins.
is on the Dolphins.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
He's gunning for Tua's job, bro.
Tua said that he was almost about to retire. I don't know if
He
you
is a
guys saw
free
that.
agent.
Yeah.
You are correct.
And
Flacco was a free
Flacco's
agent.
done, although he beat the
Flacco's
Browns.
done, yeah. All right, guys. Well, what do you think? Should we get into our mock draft here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm gonna share my screen here. For those of you who are watching. So, the rules are we did a random generator to decide all of our picks. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, except for Zach and I traded. I gave him the Ravens pick and he gave me the Saints pick. the rules that we have, we're only going to allow 2 trades per person, and they have to trade with one at like they can't trade with the same person twice. So if I want to try to make a trade to Zach and then we make that trade, I can't make another trade to Zach. I can only make one more to Elijah. So we're just gonna go through the first round and we're gonna see how it goes. We're doing this based off of a little bit of like a mix between what we would do if we were in charge and what we think would happen. So do you guys want to try? Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Should we are either of you guys wanting to make trades pre-draft or do you want to just get to it?
Uh, I really
I'm
only.
good.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
good.
fine, right?
I'm
I
good.
kind of want to see how things play out.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, sounds good. We are now ba-na-na-na, da-na-na-da-da. Okay. So I have the first pick in the draft. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'm going to take Bryce Young here for the Carolina Panthers because I believe that this is going to happen. I also think that even though he's undersized, I think Bryce Young is the best quarterback right now in the draft. And the more and more we've been hearing about, we've been hearing a lot more about how they like Bryce Young and that they're not liking CJ Stroud. So I'm just going to go super quickly. Bryce Young at 1.
All right.
So that leaves Elijah on the clock. And for those of you watching, I'm in control of this, but like they're gonna tell me everything they want. So
So
Elijah, you're on the clock.
if the Texans were smart, they would take CJ Stroud, but they're not smart. They're a stupid organization. So I'm
With a new
going
defensive-minded head coach,
with a
too,
new
mind you.
defensive-minded head coach. So I don't think that they're going to take Stroud. I think they're going to take Anderson at 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will
Okay.
Anderson at 2. So that leaves Zach at 3. Now, this is a crazy pick, though, right? Because I feel like a lot of people are gunning for this pick. Anybody need to make trades? Or are we
Question,
good?
Zach,
Hmm.
would you take the Titans first and Derrick Henry for number 3?
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Derrick Henry is being traded to the Arizona Cardinals. So I need to do this trade here real quick. Okay. So we are going. This is from the Green Bay stuff earlier. Arizona trading their 3. I don't know if we can add players here. So
Doubt it.
Yeah. It's hype. It's an invisible player.
It's an invisible trade, but Derrick Henry is now an Arizona Cardinal, which is crazy. Where's Tennessee?
Bringing in the new uniforms, the new ugly.
Okay, so you're trading to be clear. You're trading
not allowed.
the 3rd. Oh, we'll just do like a 7th rounder or something.
Pick, yeah.
Can I not force it?
There's no way, bro.
Okay, we'll just do
there
that.
We go. Yeah.
There you go.
So the 3rd pick is going to the Titans in exchange for Derrick Henry and a future 1st-round pick. Wow. Okay. So Elijah's now on the clock then.
Mm-hmm. And
what do you do at 3?
I take Anthony Richardson.
Whoa! Damn!
I take Anthony Richardson.
Holy cow. And then that really screws with me as the Colts. Do you want to explain a little bit why the big trade up and then the Anthony Richardson?
So first of all, the big trade up because the Titans, I think it's time to move on from Derrick Henry, and I think they feel that too in real life. With all the trade talk around him. And I don't think that Malik Willis is the guy there. I think he was just a potential guy, but he wasn't really a set in stone person. And I think trading up to 3rd to get Richardson over Stroud, because I don't think Stroud is even going to be drafted in the top 7. So I would personally pick Stroud over Richardson, but in terms of real life, confines, Richardson's going to go before Stroud. And I think, let Richardson play half a year or a year behind Tannehill, just grow, and then next year unleash him, bro. His combine was so good.
Yeah.
I think he might be the best quarterback when it's
In
all
this
said and
draft.
done out of the draft. So
I 100% agree.
yeah.
I love the aggressiveness that totally messes with some of the stuff that I was thinking. So
Would you consider sending Malik Willis in that trade?
What I mean, would the Cardinals want that though? That's the thing.
Yeah, like if like let's say like Kyler moves on, right? He wants out. Then you
Yeah.
got Malik. I don't
right.
know.
I mean, that's a way to look at it, or you could even look at it as like
Now
there's
here's the
other.
thing: is would you really trade? You probably wouldn't trade Malik, Derrick Henry, and a first for the third.
Well,
That
that's
seems
what I'm
like a
saying. They'd
lot.
probably get Kyler back, and then they wouldn't draft a quarterback at 3. They'd probably draft
Mm,
someone else, you know.
True.
yeah.
So there's
All
a lot of
right.
possibilities with that. But
That was a crazy one. I'm on the clock at 4 with Indianapolis. Man, because to be honest, my plan was to take AR-15 here. Listen, I think the Colts need a quarterback. And while I think that they could go Levis here, I think that if Stroud drops to you at 4, just given the teams who are up here and given the trades that could happen, I think you need to take CJ Stroud. So, I like Stroud over Levis anyways, so I'm gonna take CJ Stroud at 4, going to Indy. Oh, there we go. The Colts need a quarterback. They need a new future. And I think they could get it to work with Stroud. He's got some good weapons. So yeah.
okay.
Okay, so
So
who's at 5? You're back at 5 now,
yeah,
right?
I'm back at 5. I made 3 picks so far. So um in hindsight, I would say that the Seahawks should draft a quarterback. And I feel like if Stroud would have fallen, I probably would have drafted him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they, with their deal with Geno Smith, I think they trust in him for at least a year, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to
Well,
to
none of the
to
fact
do
you
the
still have Drew
job.
Lock too has a pretty
And you
big
still
on it
have,
That's
too.
true.
yeah, you still have Drew Lock. So I don't think a quarterback would be completely necessary here.
Here's my I do have a feeling that if in real life, if Anthony Richardson falls to the Seahawks, they're
Oh
taking
yeah,
him.
100%.
I think Pete Carroll really likes Richardson.
Yeah. So, oh man, it's tough because
Again,
this.
these are suggestions, so if you have a player that you need me to go find, tell me.
Can you just scroll down a bit? I just kind of want to see. Okay. Um. Oh man, I'm gonna say uh take Paris Johnson, lineman.
Whoa.
Yeah. I
All
think
right.
here's the thing.
I
When
I
you
think
have
I could see that.
when you have a quarterback, you know, that's kind of he had a good year, but he's kind of, you know, on the tail end of his career. When we think about it in terms of age, right? We don't know how much time Geno Smith has left. So I
Mm-hmm.
think you build up the line so that it is by the time it's time for Geno Smith to retire or move on, you bring in a young quarterback, and with that young quarterback, you already have a stacked line. So I think you just build up, get the best lineman in the draft, and build on from there. So that's right.
Okay. All right. Zach is finally on the clock for his first pick of the draft.
Actually, I would like to trade with Zach. No.
You can't
Nope,
with
not
me anyway,
allowed.
bitch.
You already made a trade with Zach.
All right. So honestly, this is tough because I was thinking the Lions can draft a quarterback here, but their offense is pretty stacked. And Goff actually came off a pretty good year.
Yeah,
And
I
I
agree.
definitely do think they need more defensive help,
Mm-hmm.
especially on the line. So that knows where I'm going with this, but I think the Lions take Jalen Carter here.
I think you have to too. If he
Yeah.
falls to
Yeah,
you
if he
down
drops
at
this much
6,
too, and
you
he
have
trades
to
down,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's much. And imagine having Jalen Carter and Aiden Hutchinson. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with the Raiders here at 7, a lot of people have been saying quarterback. I don't think they're going quarterback. I don't think they just got Jimmy G. I think what they need is some defensive help. So you look at the DBs that are on the board because that's where I'm going, I think. So Christian Gonzalez, a lot of people would argue is the best corner in the draft. Witherspoon, a lot of people like Witherspoon and Joey Porter. I'm actually, instead of gonna go Gonzalez, I'm gonna go Witherspoon because I feel that Witherspoon can also play safety. So if they need safety help, they can move him there. Maybe they take somebody later on at corner. So I'm going to take Witherspoon at 7 over Christian Gonzalez. Even though I believe Gonzalez is the best corner in the draft, I think Witherspoon has that that capability of playing at the safety position too. So,
Okay.
Elijah back on the board again.
So I do have a question. Whoever has the Ravens, or who
Mhm.
has the Ravens?
I do.
So if I've traded with him, can he trade with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just propose something.
Okay.
Would you give up Lamar for the 8th pick?
Ooh.
Now
I
the
would be.
question is also, do you think that Lamar's going to really leave? Because it sounds like those have been dying. That rumor has been dying down a little bit.
But
Here's-
also, that's the thing though. The Rogers rumors died down for about 3 weeks, right?
Mhm.
And I don't think the Ravens have gotten any more money after signing Odell to retain Lamar. And I think that Atlanta's the best place for him.
All right. This is what I want to do. I want to send you Lamar,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll swap picks,
Yep.
and that's it.
Do you want Desmond Ritter back?
Nah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Whoa. All right.
We'll do that.
Okay. So I'm not used to this website, by the way, guys. So, okay. So Atlanta is getting Lamar Jackson from the Ravens, which I hate with every bit of my Saints fandom. So in this thing, we're gonna go round 1, 2. Oh, we can't do that either.
No, just put another Atlanta pick.
Mhm.
It's too much from wait. No, put a round 1 from Atlanta.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
take off
no.
this.
Take away no, don't take away the round 1. Take away the 6.
I can't even unclick it,
And
bro.
even oh my gosh.
Whatever.
Minor technical difficulties.
Yeah, you can't unclick it.
No, so now you're adding too much from the Falcons.
Oh, there we go.
So now add around 2 from from Baltimore. Oh wait, no, sorry. From there
There
we
you go.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
This is not real life trades.
This
We're
is
just
not
trying
real
to make
life.
trades.
We're just trying to make it happen.
But
Okay, so now so Zach is traded with Elijah. Elijah's traded with Zach. Okay.
Yeah.
So now the Ravens are on the clock at 8.
give
Do
me
you go?
Will Levis.
Yep. I think you have to, right? If you're gonna make that big trade,
It benefits
I think
both teams.
yep, you gotta
Yep.
do it. It doesn't
And I
benefit my
honestly,
team.
was gonna take if Will Levis dropped all the way down to Baltimore at 21, I was gonna take Will Levis either way.
Mm.
Yeah,
So-
and I think he could, like, and I genuinely think he could.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
But this
so
is
that
my pick
means
now. It's my pick
yeah.
again.
back to you with the Bears.
And you who me up with taking Paris Johnson, huh? Yeah.
Well, and that's where, but that's so. Are you still gonna? Do you still think that you're gonna go tackle? Then are you gonna take Skaronski? Whoa.
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 Hold up now.
Are you still wanting to take Skaronski, or are you gonna go somewhere else?
Go to the tackles real quick.
Those top 3 are really solid.
Yeah, that's why I'm having a tough choice between Skoronski and Jones.
Darnell Wright's not to be snubbed at either, but I think
No.
Broderick and Skaronski are both better.
No. I'm gonna take Broderick Jones.
Okay.
Over
He's
Skoronski.
bigger, 6'5", 311. He was on back-to-back national championship teams, protecting Stenson. So that's gonna be my pick.
Okay. I need a second with this pick here because I
Why
might
just scroll
be
down?
offering a trade.
You scroll down so we can't see the pick number. There we go. Oh wait, then
Yeah, but I have to
scroll
scroll.
the side.
I'm
Oh,
at
yeah.
we're at pick 10.
Okay.
Okay,
Thatcher wants to get in on the trade fund.
I do. Problem is I want to get in on the trade fund, but I think if Skoronski falls to the Eagles if he falls this low, I think that the Eagles need to go with Skoronski here. They need tackle help, but this is tough for me because I have 3 players in mind.
I think I already know one of them.
I do too.
Well,
I
damn,
don't
what am I
know. It
doing?
might be too soon.
It might be
so?
too soon, but when you have a talent that's this good and he falls to you, this team doesn't have very many holes, really. I still think that they're going to be really, really solid. And I think with the addition of the best running back in the draft and Bijan Robinson, the Eagles are going to be serious. Listen, this guy is insane. He's so good. And I think he'll bring a lot to the Eagles. I think he fits their system. And listen, you can have a really good 1-2 with Rashad Penny and Bijan Robinson. There's no reason you can't use both. I'm taking the top running back off the board at 10. I did want to get in on some trades and maybe take a tackle, but I think that if you're Philly, there's no reason that you shouldn't just be aggressive.
Yeah.
That's what's won them games and drafts in the past is being aggressive, and they've done it again in this draft. So this is back to Zach now, right? Because
Yeah,
this is this Derrick Henry pick.
This is the Derrick Henry trade.
All right. So I would say I was thinking about going receiver now since there's a chance that D Hop gets traded.
Yeah.
Do
But-
we think that though?
Well,
Yeah, I
even
think
if
it's
they
gonna
don't
happen.
trade D Hop, don't you? I mean, I think you might want a receiver anyways.
Oh, but you got
No,
Marquise
their
Brown.
receiver core is
Um,
too good to draft one.
Yeah.
They're
So-
Rondell Moore and Marquise.
With the Cardinals losing Byron Murphy,
Mm,
I'm taking Christian Gonzalez.
Okay.
good pick. Good pick.
Good pick. Really good
If he
pick.
drops this, if he
if
drops
he drops
this
this
far,
low, you have to take him.
and then this is me again,
No, this is me.
and no,
No.
I'm the Texans.
I'm the Texans. I drafted that too.
No, who drafted at 2?
Elijah did.
Then it's Zach because on our board here it
Oh wait.
goes. Yeah,
It's pick
Okay.
12, bro.
Well, yeah.
it's
Pick
12, so it's Zach again.
Jackson Smith and Jibba.
I was gonna pick him for them too. So.
Okay,
They need
top wide
receivers.
receiver in the draft is off the board, and now I get to have the Packers pick that just got traded. Listen, they're not going quarterback. Well, there aren't really any quarterbacks left. Hendon Hooker, but you're not going to go quarterback here. I believe that they trust in Jordan Love at least for another year. I think that they have a very solid. I think their offense is solid, but I think that their offensive line is getting old, and there have been rumors about Bakhtiari leaving. So I think at 13, if Skoronski falls all the way down to 13, which I'd be really surprised in real life if that happens, the Packers are going to take Skoronski with the 13th.
Okay.
Who has the Patriots? Yeah, it's you again.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I mean, it's kind of hard to pass up Wilson at this point, right? He's dropped
Yeah.
so far.
That's what I was. That's what I was saying. They need to
I
edge
don't
up
think-
since it is. They're going to
Yeah.
lose Matthew Judon soon.
Yeah, so I think it's a no-brainer pick.
Okay. All right, so this is the Jets pick that goes to Zach now because he had the Packers before the trade happened, and now this is technically where the Packers are going to pick. So this is tough because they don't. I mean,
They don't
look
have
at
a
the
lot
top
of
players on the board here that you don't really
need.
know.
You know what? I think they go lineman here. I think they get Darnell Wright.
That's a good pick to protect Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
A wrong.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. I'm Washington, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hang on. Man. I want to trade, but I don't think that they need to. Um, the Commanders are clearly in Sam Howell mode. They like it. They like Sam Howell. Um, and as much as I think they could benefit from getting a wide receiver here, I think they need to improve in their back end. And I think if Joey Porter falls to 16, who a lot of people also really like Joey Porter. It's between Joey Porter and Gonzalez for cornerback one, I think. I'm going to take Joey Porter. I just think that it's too good to pass up at 16. Again, I haven't had the most exciting draft yet, but I'm planning on spicing it up. So,
Okay, so I have the Steelers, and I hate the Steelers. So let's go with Stetson Bennett. No.
um,
um.
hang on. I think I might have a trade for you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Yep. I'm calling on behalf of the New York Giants, who have, I believe, hang on, need to get the
They're
right.
the 23rd.
Okay. I will send you a 23rd, the
Sorry.
23rd overall.
I lied.
What pick is it?
What pick do they have? 25. Excuse me.
Okay. I'm going to send you the 25th overall pick and our second rounder from this season, which is I'm not 100% sure, but our second round pick for your 17th overall pick. What do you think about that?
Mm,
You trade down only 8 spots. You don't have a whole lot of needs that you have to address right here, especially with all the defensive guys on the clock.
if you throw in Darius Slayton, I'll accept it.
I'll give you
Take away the second and throw in Darius Slayton.
no, I'll give you I can't give you Slayton because of what I plan on doing here. But I can give you
Who's the other one? Richie James?
There's also Wandale Robinson.
Wandale.
I'll take Rondo.
Okay. I will send you. No, you know what? I'll take you on your Darius Slayton. I'll
Okay.
give you
Yo,
Darius
what
Slayton
the hell?
in my first overall. I mean, in my first round pick. For your 17th overall.
Cool.
Okay, deal. Oh, whoops. So I have to go back to where we're at. Sorry, guys. This website I've never used before.
It's a bit clunky.
Yeah, I don't love it. Okay. Trade. And I will tell you why I'm doing this. I'm just gonna throw in, I think I'll just do that.
Can I just tell y'all how much fun I'm having down here, just going back and forth? Whee! Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum bum bum. Okay. The Giants are now on the clock at 17.
I have a feeling I know who you're going to pick.
Who do you think I'm gonna pick?
Addison.
Correct.
Yo.
I traded up. I'm gonna go with Jordan Addison out of USC. They need weapons. I'm okay with taking. The reason I decided to do Slayton over Wandale is I think Wandale's younger. He has potential. And the Giants need weapons, man. That Danny Dimes signed a big deal. They got to give him some weapons, and I think that they trade up and get Addison here. So, bam. All right.
It's me.
You got the Lions again, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is hard because
If this is really how the draft plays out, this would be kind of sick,
This would
actually.
be an awesome draft.
yeah. So they really don't need any edge.
No.
They definitely need DBs because they just
Yeah, they
traded
did. Yeah.
Jeff
They traded-
Okuda
You
to
want me to
Atlanta.
go
Yeah, go to DBs.
check safety too?
Mm.
Mm. You know what? Give me Clark Phillips, baby.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Give me
By
Clark
16?
Phillips.
That's outrageous. That's actually wild.
Big balls, Elijah. Come on now.
Hey, I like it. I mean, I think Clark is severely underrated though. Like, I don't know why he's the 63rd ranked player and like the 8th ranked corner. If this happens, dude, I'd be so stoked for Clark. It makes a lot of sense though, in terms of at least going corner at this spot.
I want him
So
to go to Cleveland, so don't take it.
that's more
Shut up.
realistic. But
No, we got
go
rid
to
of Greedy.
bed.
We got rid of Greedy Williams. We need another corner.
Go to bed.
okay. Ew, I have the Buccaneers. Does anyone want to trade?
I'll trade you one pickup, 19 for 20. I'll take the Buccaneers. You take Seahawks.
Yeah, but you technically need to give me more because I'm not going to do that trade in real life.
I'll give you a second. I don't know.
Okay, fair. I just don't want to pick for the
Listen, you
Bucks.
don't like these guys. So.
No, I hate the Bucks. Okay.
Why? Because of Maker Bayfield?
No, because they're the interdivision rivals.
Listen, if anything,
Mm.
I'd never.
Huh?
Wait, did you offer me the Giants trade?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm offering you this trade then.
Yeah.
He's still picking for Tampa either way.
Oh wait,
How?
Because you guys are swapping picks.
no, he'd be picking.
I'm picking for Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you're right, huh?
Wait,
Yeah,
Either
don't
way,
listen.
I'm gonna be
Don't listen to Zach, guys. Just don't listen to
Wait.
Zach.
all right, whatever. I'll pick
okay,
I'll
okay,
pick for the Bucks.
yeah,
That's fine.
That's too confusing.
Don't let me go on a
Here's
freaking Caleb rant over here about the Buccaneer fans.
no, I don't have any problems with Buccaneer fans. Listen, I think that they're gonna need some defensive help because they're losing pieces. Most of the top corners and DBs are off the board at this point. And while I think that tackle makes sense, maybe offensive tackle, we have really gone off the top few here. I'm gonna go Miles Murphy. I think Miles Murphy's the better edge rusher here, and he's a stud and played really really well at Clemson. So, I mean, even though I don't want to pick for Tampa, I think the smarter pick here is Miles Murphy.
You know what? If I had that pick, I probably would have picked Kincaid. They need a tight end.
Yeah, but I don't want Kincaid going to Tampa Bay.
True. I'll take Kincaid here. I don't think Noah Fant's the guy.
He wanted Kincaid at 21.
I would take Kincaid.
Okay. I think that'd be awesome. I think that would give their team a lot of depth, and I think that'd be sick.
Yeah.
I'd be happy for Dalton, bro. I mean,
I was gonna go at 21.
I talked with Dalton the other day, and I asked where do you want to go, and he said, "I don't know. I don't really care." I was like, "Bullshit, Dalton. You know where you want to go."
He wants to
He's
go
like,
to
well,
the Buccaneers.
He's like, "I have a few teams that I'd like to go to," and he didn't tell me more than that. So lame.
I'm sorry, Zach.
You mean Darnell Washington?
Oh, over
Give me the-
Mayer.
Give
Over
me the
Michael
big-
Mayer.
Give me the big boy.
Wow.
Dang. All right. That's back to you, Elijah, right? No,
It's you.
Wait.
I don't have the Falcons pick.
Oh, I trade. Yeah, this is the Lamar.
Oh, this is the Lamar trade. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is Elijah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me take Quentin Johnston from TCU.
Damn, you're not gonna go Zay Flowers?
I think Johnston's better.
Hmm.
And yeah, I think him and Drake London, two young wide receivers, get it done.
Fair.
I have this pick too, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, he does?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because me and Trey. Okay.
All right, let me take Flowers. They got rid of Thielen.
Wow.
Let me take Flowers.
Elijah keeps sticking my. Ah!
The fact that Van Ness and Nolan Smith are still here is kind of nuts. I think okay, I'm not picking here, so I'm not gonna tell you what I would do.
I'm just gonna take Van Ness.
Okay.
They need edge help too, because they might lose Josh Allen.
Oh, and then this is your pick again, Elijah, because I traded it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Banks. They, you know,
They need corner help.
they need corner help. And
Yeah.
I think Banks is the way to go.
Okay.
Um,
Pause. I'm gonna offer you a trade, Zach.
I was thinking about offering you a trade too. What's yours?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What were you
is
gonna
it?
what were you gonna offer
Let me
me?
hear yours first. It might be the same thing.
Um
Are you thinking
this
about the
is
Saints moving up?
this is Mickey Loomis with the New Orleans Saints, and we would love to acquire your pick at 26. Um we're willing to give you our 29th pick, which is just 3 picks back. And oh man. I don't want to give you, to be quite honest, Jerry Jones, I don't want to give you our direct second round pick, but I believe we have 2 second rounders. So give me just a second so I can go look on this shocked website. Hmm. You know what? I'll just offer it. You don't have to accept it.
Wait. I could see Denver trading up to 26 too.
Nope. You can't do that because they're not
Can't
in the
do that?
first round.
Bruh.
And nobody has control of them because they're not in the first round. I'm gonna offer. Listen, I'm
I
gonna
think we should have
offer.
control of our own teams.
Yeah. That's
We
You
true.
didn't
have
make that
control.
rule.
You have
But
control of the Saints.
But
so.
this would be, you can't trade with yourself. Zach would be just trading with himself to get Denver in the first round.
That is not true.
Okay, well, stop. I'm going to offer you the 29th overall pick, and I'm going to give you our 3rd round pick because you're only trading down 3 spots.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
It's starting to sound like a dictatorship. I don't like this.
Well, but like, why? Like, I think that makes sense, but we should have done that at the beginning.
In hindsight, it wouldn't make a difference. He's still picking just for a different team.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, look, I'm giving you too much, anyways.
Give it to me, bitch.
I have a question.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I have the last pick of the first round. Can I trade that with the Browns?
You're trading to yourself.
Yeah, but it's the last pick.
It's the last pick.
There's no one else to trade with.
You'd
Just
have to
let
come up
him.
with a really good brand. Really good. Oh my gosh. Can I just freaking
Deshaun
this-
Watson to the Ravens.
Oh Lord, no. Actually, it beat
Oh my
to the
gosh,
Chiefs.
this
The
is
Chiefs-
ridiculous.
Whatever.
How? This website is chalked, y'all.
Wait, do I have the last pick or who?
I think I have the last pick, bro.
Okay,
no,
well, I have second to last pick, so it don't matter.
it's
Yeah, no, Elijah.
yeah.
has
I have
pick.
the last pick. I have the last pick, bro.
Elijah
This
has 30.
website is so chalked, guys.
Bro, this is like trying to trade in Madden.
What the hell?
hell?
Yeah, it is. And how do I get rid of these picks, bro?
Accept it. Accept it. The Saints are.
I can't accept it. Hang on. This is so. It's still there. Hang on. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Okay. 1, 1, boom. Okay. I think the Saints
actually did it.
I do think that this is realistic though. The Saints have proven to be aggressive into the draft. Look at last year how they traded up to get Chris Olave, which I was so excited for, and it worked. And I think that this is going to work too. The Saints lost a lot of edge, a lot of defensive linemen, and I think Nolan Smith dropping to you at 26 is an absolute gift. So I would be thrilled if the Saints did this in real life. I think it's also realistic. And the Saints take Nolan Smith, edge rusher from Georgia, and I'm back on the clock with the Bills. This is an interesting pick because I don't think the Bills need a whole lot.
They need a running back.
That they do. However, if I'm the Bills, I give James Cook a chance because he showed a lot of potential at Georgia. Singletary's gone, right?
Yeah, but I will say though,
gone. You have Naeem Hines and James Cook. I don't think that Gibbs here makes sense yet.
Mm.
I think in
Yeah.
the second round he could. But I'm also listening to trades. So if anybody wants to come get Gibbs, come get Gibbs, but
I don't think they're
we're not
gonna.
going to take him. So, yeah, I'm going to go. There's a lot of good people still on the board here. Who did they lose again? It was it Poyer who left, or did Poyer resign?
Poyer resigned.
Or
Who
resign.
did they lose? It was Edmonds, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take Kalijah Cansey out of Pittsburgh. He is a stud. I've been watching a lot of his tape because he's linked with the Saints right now. Replace their defensive line. I also think Von Miller's getting old, and so they paid him a lot of money. But Kalijah Cansey coming up in this. I don't think they need safety as much as if they would have lost Poyer, I would have taken Branch here. So I'm gonna take Kalijah Cansey at 26. And I don't know who has the Bengals.
I do.
I think this
Elijah.
pick makes so much sense here.
It
Oh, are
act-
you trying?
What?
I
Huh?
think that this pick is so easy to predict if it falls this way.
So here's the thing. First of all, I just want to note that I've picked for every single team in the AFC North besides the Browns. So, and here's the thing.
No, I picked the Ravens, first of all.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind.
But you traded with the
I
Ravens.
traded with the Ravens, so I've interacted with every team.
There's only one correct pick here.
No, there's two. So they got rid of their safety, right? Did he go to Atlanta?
Just got breaking news, but let's finish this first.
Oh, what's the breaking news?
Ime Udoka.
Oh, to the
Ime
Rockets.
Udoka has agreed to deal become next Rockets head coach. I don't like it.
Rockets aren't
Irrelevant
going to do
franchise.
anything.
Yeah.
Poverty franchise.
Yep.
So we go two ways here. They got rid of their safety. He went to Atlanta, so I
Mhm.
could go Branch, but they also don't have a tight end, and I could go Mayer.
I just think, I'm not making the pick for you. I just think that if Mayer falls to 28, I think they have to take him.
Mayer.
I
Was
think there's
my,
a twist here. There's going to be a twist here. I'm already calling it.
No, I think Mayer was the pick that I was kind of thinking on because they're not good defensively. They're a terrible defensive team. So I think if they can just outscore teams, I think they're still fine.
Mhm.
You can find just as good of a safety in the second round. I don't think Branch is anything, outrageous and special. But I think there's a big drop off after Mayer, Washington and Kincaid. So let's go Mayer.
Okay, sounds good. I think that's just it's not a bad option. Like I think Branch is super solid, but I think Mayer, if he falls to 28, they'd have to.
Yeah.
All right, Dallas Cowboys are on the clock.
I think that they go Brian Branch here.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can pass up on Brian Branch, and they need
Well,
safety help too.
So here's my only. It's your pick, obviously. I think that Osiris Torrance, is he a guard or is he a tackle?
I don't really need an O line though.
Yeah, they do. I think. Their offensive line is old, bro.
Yeah, but that's why there's second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh round. There's
Yeah,
no way. There's no way you're gonna pass up Brian Branch here if he drops this far. There's no way.
Okay.
I mean, there is a way.
There's a way.
It's just not your way.
Yeah, true.
This is my way, buttholes. Putachos. This is the Denver Broncos. We like to trade.
I actually do think Denver trades here. Trades up to the first round.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll give you second, third, and next year's second.
No.
I'll give you my whole draft stock.
I'll give you my whole draft stock.
So wait a second. Why does it say? Okay, Elijah does have the last pick in the draft. Wait,
No, I have the Chiefs. Whoever has Pittsburgh.
Oh,
You do.
I have Pittsburgh.
No.
Yeah.
Or does Zach?
No,
Perhaps it's not.
The
Zach's
Chiefs are
last.
my last pick.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
if you're
that
who's
this
picking here?
I thought I was
Thatcher.
picking. Yeah, I'm
Thatcher.
picking for the Eagles. We did
So wouldn't
trades,
it make sense that Zach is the last pick then?
but
Yeah,
when
but
we
there's
wrote it,
31. There's 31 picks in the first
there's
round because the
31s.
Dolphins lost them.
But why does it say round
Why
one
does it
pick
say round one
32?
pick 32?
No idea, but we'll just end
Yeah,
it
that's
after the
not
first
right.
31st.
That's not right. It's to
So I
the
have the last
31st.
pick then.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
picking right now.
But I do think Broncos straight up here.
Well, what are you offering?
I think they gave up second. Hold on. I know Broncos have like a second round next year. I don't know if they got a second round this year.
Because I
Pull
have
up-
exactly who I want here. If I don't like your trade,
Pull up Denver's thing real quick.
okay. Because if I don't like your trade, I know exactly where I'm going.
He wants Russell Wilson.
Yep.
He won't watch your way.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride the bench.
For a second, I thought that was a Drew Lock jersey, though.
I do have a Drew Lock jersey. It's at my house.
Okay, I figured that it was a Drew Lock jersey.
I think
Sorry,
Drew Lock
Denver.
was underrated in Denver. I think he was good.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Vic Fangio was not the greatest.
Yeah.
So
Cool. You don't even have a round 2 next year, bro. I'm not even gonna hear it. Declined.
I'll give you all my third picks.
Actually,
Third
you know
round
what?
pick.
Hang on. No, they don't need it, JK. I was gonna ask you for Cortland Sutton, but they don't need him.
Give the Browns Sertan. And that's it. Just do it for free.
Just give it free. All right. So this is where it's kind of tricky because I think that both of their lines could use help. Because they're losing pieces. I'm really torn between those 28 and 29 right there because Osiris Torrance is one of the best offensive linemen in the draft, but I think they need to recover from the Hargrave trade or loss. And they're losing a lot defensively. And I took a reach, people would argue, at 10, but it's an aggressive reach. So I'm just gonna play it safe here, and I'm gonna go Brian Bresee out of Clemson, replace that Hargrave loss, and that gives Elijah the last pick in the draft
With the
in the
final
first round.
pick of the 2023
The Cleveland Browns
NFL
trade
first
up.
round. No, I'm gonna stick to our formula, or what we had, and I'm gonna go with Gibbs.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go with Gibbs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You don't think they like Pacheco enough?
Mm-mm.
No, I think they're gonna get rid of.
They're gonna get rid of McKinnon
They're gonna get rid of Edwards-Helaire too.
and Edwards-Helaire. So I think Pacheco and Gibbs as a 1-2 punch. That's
That'd be
so deadly.
so nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the
Um,
last thing the freaking
Hey,
AFC
you know
West
what?
needs.
You know what, Zach? Just because I think it'll give us a summary after this, why don't you just take the last pick in the draft, even though it's the first pick of the second
Just
round?
take Torrance. They need line help.
Yeah.
Yeah, Osiris Torrance.
Okay. There you go. Okay. I do believe.
Oh, so you have to go through every team and see the draft grade?
Just
Let's
save it.
see. Save. Here we go. Nope.
What the heck? And
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
oh, okay.
All
Wait,
right,
it doesn't
so let's
give us the
go.
grades though.
Well, we can talk about it. So let's go through here. So
Not this dude looking at that Mariners gear.
Bro, you really need an ad blocker. What is this?
I used the ad blocker and then it blocked it for like sites that I actually needed to use. Okay.
I've
So
never seen so much mid-team gear in one page in my life.
shut up. At least we didn't have a rebrand crisis, so shut up.
Yo, chill.
Apparently you guys did rebrand, and it's not as good as your old one.
In like 50 years ago, bro. Okay. So let's go over the trades real quick before we maybe go through pick by pick. Because it's going to be hard to go back and forth. So this was just the Green Bay trade that we had to do before for Aaron Rodgers. This was the crazy. I think this was the craziest one of the draft, in my opinion, just because I didn't see it coming. Derrick Henry and the first round pick from the Titans went to Arizona to get the 3rd overall, which they then used to take Stroud, right? Or no, it was Richardson. That's right. Yep. And then Baltimore traded with Atlanta to send Lamar Jackson to Atlanta for their first round pick this year and next year, I think is what the deal was.
Mhm.
The Giants traded up with the Steelers and they ended up taking Jordan Addison with that pick. And then the Saints traded up with Dallas to take Nolan Smith out of Georgia. So here are our shut up, Elijah. Here are our
What do you say?
our round one. He's just looking at the ads that I'm getting. Okay. So Bryce Young at 1, Will Anderson at 2. Titans traded up to get Anthony Richardson. Stroud goes to the Colts at 4. Paris Johnson goes to the Seahawks at 5. I can't go down. Jalen Carter goes to the Lions at 6. Witherspoon goes to the Raiders at 7.
Oakland Raiders. No.
Will Levis goes to Baltimore after the trade. Bijan Robinson gets into the top 10. Christian Gonzalez goes to Arizona after the trade with Tennessee. Smith and Jigba goes to the Texans. Skoronski to the Packers. Tyree Wilson drops all the way to 14, which is pretty far. Darnell Wright, which is kind of a crazy one, at 15.
Oops.
Joey Porter at 16. Addison traded up, or the Giants traded up to get Addison. Clark Phillips goes at 18 to the Lions.
That's probably my best pick right here, boys. Come on now. Come on now.
Miles Murphy at 19 to the Bucks. Kincaid going as the first tight end off the board.
I can't believe you took Kincaid from me, Elijah.
Darnell Washington going right after Kincaid to make it back to back. Tight ends. Quentin Johnston going to the Falcons to pair up with Lamar Jackson. Zay Flowers going to the Vikings after they got rid of Thielen. Van Ness dropping to the Jags. Deontay Banks going to the Steelers in that trade with the Giants. Nolan Smith going to the Saints at 26 with the trade that they made to the Cowboys. Kalijah Cansey going to 27. Michael Mayer dropping all the way to 28 to go to the Bengals. Brian Branch at 29. Rasee at 30. Jahmyr Gibbs at 31. And we took Torrance at 32 to round it out, even though that's the first pick of the second round. So that was our draft, everybody. I'm going to stop the screen share.
We got more news. A little bit more.
Yeah, and also real quick before we get to that, what do you guys think about that draft? I thought first of all, super fun.
Yeah.
Second of all, crazy as
Yeah, if
I did
that
a
all
lot more
happens,
trades than I would when I
if
wanted
that
to.
happens all in one night, I think that might go down as like the best first draft night ever.
100%.
Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson getting traded
Mm-hmm.
would be nuts.
And
Yeah.
you know, all three of us will be watching it here at my place too.
Well, Elijah maybe not.
Maybe not
When
Elijah.
is the draft?
Thursday,
Thursday.
as we
How am I
post
gonna
this
get to
video.
your house?
Someone
Yeah,
will pick you up.
You gotta walk.
You gotta walk.
I mean, yeah. Take the campus shuttle.
Yep.
Thatcher can pick me up.
I just don't want to take you home. That's the biggest part.
Yo, be respectful of this
Hey,
place.
Zach, you said the same thing. You said that
No,
you'd pick him
I
up and didn't
said-
want to take him back.
I said I would be doing fine doing anything.
Guys, this is racism.
He's lying.
Yeah.
Zach is lying to
I'm
you,
not
Elijah.
lying.
Yeah, he said that he didn't want to have to worry about dropping you off.
Well, because we are also gonna get. Yeah.
Anyways, okay, but no, it was super fun, and if that is how the draft night goes, I'd be nuts.
I think what this draft what the main thing to take out of this draft is that I should be the GM for like every single team in the NFL.
Might as well switch to business major then.
You got rid of Derrick Henry and the first overall and your 11th pick in the draft for the third. I think that's a reach.
It's not.
Because guess what? Who the is Anthony Richardson throwing to?
Burks.
Yeah,
Treylon Burks.
Treylon Burks.
He's not even
every
gonna be
single
throwing.
play.
He's not even going to be throwing the first year.
Who's he going to hand the ball off to?
Huh?
Who's he going to hand the ball off to?
Your mom.
Whoa. You guys should have done. You should have sent James Conner though to the Titans too. At that point, but
Yeah, probably.
anyways. All right, Zach, what you got for us?
So this happened what, Friday? I think.
I don't know
No,
what you're talking
Wednesday.
about.
Wednesday.
I
Wednesday.
don't know what he's talking
The
about.
the Oakland A's
Oh,
are gonna
yeah.
be moving to Vegas.
Yeah.
You guys are stupid.
So fitting.
But
Well-
yeah, so they bought land in
They
Vegas
bought
somewhere.
land.
We don't know where.
Probably
I think
took
it's
it
north
from
of
people
Las Vegas,
that
honestly.
lived there before.
Who cares?
Yeah. But yeah, they're gonna move into Vegas.
Gentrification.
They're gonna
Ivory
be
Homes,
moving
first
to Vegas in,
down.
like 2 years when they get their ballpark built. Yeah. And then Utah will be getting an MLB team, we think.
No, they
I
won't.
think we already touched base on that
They
as
won't.
well.
They're
We
in the
actually
running
haven't
for it.
talked about that yet,
Yeah,
though.
we haven't really talked about it.
Jeez. We haven't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so what was it, Lady H. Miller Group? Bought
Yeah.
land to build a ballpark, maybe? And possibly get an MLB team here.
Well, let's name
In
the
Salt Lake
team.
City?
Let's name the cities who they're against. To see-
Nashville and Portland.
Or they're against Nashville, Montreal, and Portland. 3 teams or 3
Mhm.
cities.
Well,
Mhm.
okay, so 2 out of those 4 will be getting a team because
Yeah.
they're not going to add 1. They're going to have to add 2.
Nashville is a lock to get a team. It's just a matter between Montreal, Portland, and Salt Lake.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool for Salt Lake City.
Even
No,
though
Elijah
another
actually-
AAA.
render.
Elijah actually did a project, or is actively doing a project in a radio journalism class on this
I'm
with
frozen.
which Zach and I both contributed to. But no, I think it'd be super cool for the city of Utah. I mean, for the city of Salt Lake City in Utah. Zach is frozen, but I don't know if that's just for me.
Yeah, he keeps
Yeah.
out.
But
Yeah.
hey man, I'd be super
Frozen.
hyped. I think it'd be super cool. There's a really cool baseball culture here. And the Bees have a lot of history, which is crazy. Like when we were looking it up, like freaking David Ortiz was here, bro.
David Ortiz, LaTroy
Mike
Hopkins.
Trout. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got Mike Trout too.
Yeah. So it'd
No,
be
I
super
will-
fun.
Odell.
I will say Salt Lake, based on the stadium renders alone, it's quite
They're
pathetic.
behind.
It's quite
Right.
a pathetic stadium.
Yeah. They need to step it up.
So
Also sticking with Salt Lake news, Ryan Smith, the owner of the Utah Jazz in Real Salt Lake, came out earlier this week. I think it was today or yesterday, said that NHLT Utah is in the works. So now see that
Yo.
makes
Well,
more sense to
that
me.
I was gonna say that makes more sense, but what would you guys prefer? Would you guys
I would
prefer
prefer
an NHL
MLB.
team or an MLB
I would
team?
prefer MLB.
Okay.
Zach is frozen.
I'm not from Utah, so I don't really have a say in things, but I feel like NHL makes more sense for the weather.
Yeah, but also think about when people when you play baseball, like you don't play in the thick of winter.
Yeah, but it also is kind of hot unless you guys it's kind of hot here unless you guys have like a retractable roof stadium or something.
Yeah, which I think would be
Wow.
really cool, but they have to update the renderings.
Yeah.
The only part that I don't like about the retractable roof is I think that you really need to, if you are going to get a team here, you need to make your stadium really show off the mountainscape. And if
Or
you have a
even-
retractable roof, it just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Do what the D-backs do. They have the windows on the back of Chase Field that open up so you can see.
True.
And just like have those open up to the mountains.
Yeah, but look at how pretty Smith's ballpark is.
Mhm.
Like how pretty that view is. If they can just make that but bigger and nicer,
Yeah.
I think that's a dub. So
Is there anything else? Any other news?
Nope.
not really. I mean, Dylan Brooks
NHL
is a
playoffs.
bum.
Yeah, some NBA updates.
Yeah.
Golden State, Sacramento tied 2-2 as we speak.
That's nuts.
Philly
And
did sweep
I think
Brooklyn.
De'Aaron Fox is out for Game 5.
And
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox is out for Game 5 with the fractured index
Fractured
finger.
Yeah.
And Philly sweeps. Sorry, yeah, Philly sweeps Brooklyn
As predicted.
as predicted. Unfortunately, Elijah's Cavaliers are down 3-1. So he's a little sad and
I will
butthurt.
say though, Cavaliers are the only team to come back from 3-1 down in the finals to win it.
Mhm.
I think we can do that again.
I think you had LeBron James on that team.
Who says Donovan Mitchell can't do the same thing? Playoff Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's not LeBron James. I love Donovan, but but he's not LeBron James.
I will say though, minus the last game, right? Because the last game, how do you have 9 points going into the fourth quarter as Donovan Mitchell? That's pathetic. Here's the thing, that's an outlandish statement, right? We're not gonna win. We're gonna lose to the Knicks, who have a worse record and a worse team than we do. But with that being said, we need to make changes, right?
Yep.
Jared Allen is not the guy. He's not even, he doesn't even, he can't, he had 1 rebound every 10 minutes in the game.
You can
Yeah,
have
I know.
Jonas Valanciunas if you want.
I'll take him.
Okay. Sounds good.
We just need someone. And
All you need to do is send us Darius Garland, and then we'll give you Jonas
Whoa.
Valanciunas.
Hold up. Actually, here's what I think we should do. We're gonna give Jared Allen to the Jazz for Larry Markkinen and call it fair and square.
That'd be so dumb.
Hell no.
You're gonna trade for somebody who's not even playing in the NBA, bro. He's in the military.
And he's still doing better than Allen. Okay.
Oof.
All right.
And yeah, so LeBron, Dylan Brooks beef.
Yep. Let me finish this real quick. The Nuggets are up on the T-Wolves 3-1. They won. T-Wolves won in OT yesterday, believe it or not. Boston's up on Atlanta. Yeah, Boston's up on Atlanta 3-1.
Let's go Boston.
And
then,
DeJounte Murray has been suspended for Game 5.
Yep.
So.
And then Clippers are down 2 games, 3-1 to the Suns.
Choking. Absolutely
sad.
choking it.
And the Lakers are winning.
How are
their
they choking it,
2-1.
bro? They don't even have Kawhi Leonard or
That's
Paul
the
George.
thing.
How are they choking it?
How do
And
you,
the Heat are up on Milwaukee 2-1.
Yeah.
how are you gonna build a team around a superstar that's like the least superstar in the league?
Yeah, well, was it Skip Bayless or no? It was Stephen A. who said that he's the worst. He is the worst NBA superstar. Yeah, because he's never available.
He's never available. So that's the Clippers' fault.
Trade Kawhi.
Trade Kawhi. Trade Paul George. Do a package deal. Get him out.
Yeah, but I would honestly
Send Kawhi to Utah.
To Larry Markkinen. Bro.
Shut up.
I don't know. I think this might be an unpopular opinion. I think they should keep Paul George, but I think they should trade Kawhi.
Damn.
Wow.
I think that right now Paul George, even though he's injured as we speak, I think Paul George is more reliable than Kawhi. And he's been yeah, but I would keep one of the two, and I think if you're gonna keep one of the two, you keep Paul George. So
And I definitely think this is worth talking about next week too. We can go into more depth.
yeah, but just real quickly, I want to say, Dylan Brooks, that's what you get, bro. You call out the king after one game. You call out the king and say that he's old and that you wish you would have been able to guard. You wish you would have been able to play up against him when he was younger and better, bro. You got ejected for punching him in the nuts.
Not gonna lie, he's kind of lucky though. Like not too many people get to hit King
Get
James
to even
there.
touch that. Yeah.
That's like
yo, hold on. Hold on.
That's hey, real quick, Dylan Brooks, if you're watching this, when you watch this, because I know you will.
Can you describe how it felt? No.
That is the closest you will ever get to holding an NBA ring in your hands. Is touching LeBron James' nutsack. Just so you know. Draymond Green said it already, but the dynasty of the Grizzlies starts after you leave. I cannot wait for you to get gone, bro. Get out of here. And I can't wait for LeBron to drop like 50 on you. They play tonight, right?
Yeah, they play tonight.
I
I got 3 wins for you. LeBron James and Dylan Brooks. Must see TV.
I kind of want LeBron to like posterize him and just like have his balls like slap Dylan Brooks in the eyes while he's dunking it.
I just see that right now. Like, oh. Nah, dude. I want LeBron to dunk on him and then do his like. That'd be so iconic, bro. Nah. Dylan Brooks, you're quickly becoming the most hated player in the NBA, and then you blame everybody else. You're like, they're making me a villain. Maybe because you're acting like a villain and you're acting like a bum, bro.
Yeah.
It sounds like someone we know, Thatcher.
Yeah. But it like my biggest thing is like who does Dylan Brooks think that he is? Like you you're picking fights with players who are like some of the best players in the NBA. Like he wish he was Draymond, bro. He wishes that he was Draymond Green.
He wished he could have stepped on Sabonis' ribs.
Probably. Now he wishes he could have stepped on LeBron's ribs, but instead he just decided to touch his balls.
And if you have the
before-
chance to do that, are you going to turn it down?
Question of the week, guys, in the comment section. If you could, if you were playing against LeBron James, would you do everything you could in your willpower to touch his balls?
Or if you're more of an ass guy, then you touch his ass then?
Hey, by the way, real quick, shout out to Caleb for being so extremely late on the news. homie sent us the Ime Udoka thing a minute ago, and it dropped
Like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Hold on.
we're supposed to be journalism majors, you know? Like we got to be quick with it.
Well, I mean, he is working for Disney World. So, I mean, that's not really like journalism.
Oof.
Like, here's the thing. If there was like breaking news about Mickey Mouse, bro, we're getting that right away from Caleb.
Yo.
You know?
Let's pull up the Mickey Round race, the Mickey Mouse ring again.
Yeah, dude. Okay, real quick. Yeah, before we end it,
Hold on, I gotta give Stanley Cup updates too. Hold on.
uh,
No one cares.
You're cracking her down 2-1, Thatcher. Shut the up.
hey, they have the
The
best name
Kraken!
in all of sports. The Kraken.
Oh.
Yeah, Colorado's up on 2-1. It's pretty close series.
Well,
I'm not.
what's
I'm
really
kinda
frustrating to
surprised.
me is I've been paying attention to those games. I've been watching them too, and like, it's so frustrating because the Kraken have gone up in every single game, and
blow
only
it.
one of the three they've been able to keep the lead. So it's
Mhm.
just like Arsenal, you know? Yikes.
The Golden Knights are up on the Jets 2-1. Dude, I was watching the game 3 at work. It was a fight in the first minute. I was like, damn. Gloves off, helmets off, punching back and forth. I was like, damn.
Golden
the
Knights
best
is
thing-
a stupid name.
That's the best thing about hockey.
There's
Is the
fights.
fight. Yeah.
Oh wait,
Toronto-
Elijah, thoughts on the Golden Knights as a name?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
The
It's
name
kinda mid.
expert over here.
It's honestly kind of mid. But their jerseys are worse than their names.
Their uniforms are bad,
Their jerseys are
bro.
really, really bad.
Their gold,
Did you just send?
the gold ones are awful.
Yeah.
Hey, hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna fire back. Keep talking, Zach.
I can't, bro. Okay. The Toronto's up on Tampa Bay 2-1. Devils and Rangers. New York is up 2-1. And then Islanders are down 2 games, 3-1 to Carolina. I think Carolina's gonna win the series tomorrow. Minnesota. Minnesota and Dallas
Oh,
are tied 2-2. And
Bro,
then
that could apply to Arsenal as well. You know that, right?
Kings and the Oilers are also tied 2-2. And Boston is up on Florida 3-1.
So I don't know much about NHL. Who do you think is gonna win it?
Yo, chill the fuck.
Yo, that just seems racist. That just
How is
seems
it racist? They're both people who
Wow, bro.
assault women.
I don't think we can keep this in.
Yes, we can.
But we could keep it in. We're not showing any pictures.
We're
This
not
is
showing any
demonetized.
pictures.
I think the Bruins probably win it.
Yeah.
Um,
Bruins and
actually,
Carolina. I
my
think
bad.
could-
No, the Kraken.
Are you talking about the Stanley Cup or
Yeah, the Kraken are
series.
gonna win it all.
your fucking
No.
dreams?
The Bruins, I think they're so solid, and what's kind of crazy is that they've turned it around really quickly. Like they were super bad, and then like 1 or 2 trades, and now they're like the best team in the league.
Is Boston the best sports town in America?
Whoa,
I would argue it is.
See, the problem is I haven't been to Boston, but when you think about like their teams and their connection
been
that
to
they
Boston.
have to their teams, I think yes.
And also, bro, the fact that the stadium is like in the metro system as well, that is so sick.
So you have the Celtics, who are one of the
Celtics.
most winning franchise in the history.
Mm-hmm.
You have the Red Sox, who are iconic.
Yeah.
You have the Bruins, who like everybody knows about the Bruins. Ew. Ew.
Oh my god.
But and then you have the Patriots. So like I think that ew. I do think that it's probably I mean, what's the other argument?
Oh, Carolina, maybe the Hurricanes.
No, we're talking about best sports cities.
Oh, um,
I guess you would say New York, but they're irrelevant.
relevant.
They are.
Not really. Football,
knew?
maybe.
For what?
When was the last time that one of their teams won a championship?
I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
What? What are you doing? Yeah.
Look at the one that I just said too.
God damn it.
Yeah.
If you all don't know what we're doing, we're just sending funny logos of our teams. But yeah,
I need to
I
delete
could
that
make
picture off my
there
phone
could be
real
the
quick.
argument of shit, I've been laughing too much. LA or like God damn it. I think the argument could be Colorado and like LA too. Just having legendary
Yeah.
franchises and stuff.
The only problem with LA is I don't feel like their fans are
What
super
even
loyal.
is that? What am I looking at?
It's a cock.
The chicken, guys, the chicken. Chill out.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna take us out before we get into this. This has been hilarious and crazy.
This one, what the
No,
fuck is
put it
that?
down. We're gonna get monetized.
Don't show it.
You don't have to put it in.
It's a unicorn.
It's a unicorn.
We
Bro,
hope you guys enjoy. God damn it, let me just take us out.
Sorry, but real quick, that Denver one is outrageous that I sent.
Yeah.
That
Whoever, like, what goes through people's minds when they're drawing that?
this one says there's a website that turns you don't have to put this in. There's a website that turns any logo into a All right. Sorry, go ahead, Zach.
We hope you guys enjoyed this hilarious and crazy episode. I think our mock draft was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah,
I think it was fun.
In the comments, tell us who had the best picks.
And
not
like
Elijah.
if the trades were actually like good trades or if we just wanted them to happen so bad that we just did them
Yeah.
anyways.
Yep.
Too much content.
Yeah.
But yeah, next week we'll recap the draft. We'll follow up on playoffs and baseball. There's not a lot of baseball right now. Still, it's kind of still early in the season. Tampa Bay is 13-0 at home as we speak.
Mariners get City Connect uniforms on Friday.
Yeah, Thatcher's excited about that too.
Yeah, they're leaked, but I'm
Too bad they
excited.
won't make the playoffs.
Shut up. Yes, they will. They will. I promise you.
But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will catch you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a good draft night. We'll catch you guys next week.
Okay.
Later, guys.
See you guys.
Bro, Zach, how in the world do you get such good pack luck? Like, I heard you pulled Goldschmidt as well.
Yeah, and I sold his ass.
Bro, why aren't you completing the Cardinals?
Because I wanted to open packs.
Oh my gosh, bro. That's outrageous.
And he didn't even get anything from
I
it.
didn't get
Of
anything
course he
from
didn't
it.
get anything from it. He opened a Tatis pack and who'd you get from that? You got Jordan Alvarez.
Yeah, I need Jordan too.
Garbage, bro.